This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey my friends, thanks for stopping back by. So today I wanted to show you guys this crazy German Shepherd. And I wanted to show you guys some Cthulhu toys. Anytime I upload a video about Cthulhu, I get several people telling me, you're pronouncing it wrong. Well, I've been on this planet for going on 53 years, and I've been a Lovecraft fan since about the age of 12. I have heard the name of this monster pronounced the way that I say it, Cthulhu. I've heard it called Cthulhu. I've heard it Sithlu. I've heard it Cthulhu. I've heard it, let's see, how else have I heard it? I don't know, probably about 12 other different variations of it. But generally, people pronounce it Cthulhu. Lovecraft sort of, wrote it in a jumble of letters because it wasn't really supposed to be pronounced by human tongues. Cthulhu is, what the artist jots down from the mental images Cthulhu is sending him in his dreams, and he hears that voice booming in his head, and he scribbles it down, and it's just like a mishmash of letters, but it looks like Cthulhu is like the closest a human can come to pronounce it. Anyway, whether you want to call him Cthulhu or you want to call him Francis, I don't care. But today we are going to look at some cool monster action figures. So I have a video uploaded to the channel, an older video. It's Cthulhu Collectibles number 1. This will be video number 2. In the first video, I just showed a ton of different Cthulhu toys and models, and probably too much for one video because I just sort of show it and move it off to the side. That video is still on the channel if you guys want to check that one out. But I think going forward, I'm going to sort of just highlight several of them in their own individual videos like we're doing today. Okay, you guys got to forgive me. My allergies are kicking my ass today. I'm all fucked up and sniffly, so if I sound crazy, that's why. Okay, so what you guys are looking at is Cthulhu from SOTA Toys. This came out in 2006. This is from the Nightmares of Lovecraft line of figures. They only produced 3 action figures in this line. And then there were color variations of these creatures. I have 3 figures to show you. And yeah, let's get to it. Let's quit running my mouth. So this is Francis. And I do own a lot of different Cthulhu figures and models, and I have to say this one is my favorite. The sculpt on this thing is gorgeous. Look at his meaty, shredded, ancient wings. Do you guys remember these coming out? Let's get a closer look. Lots and lots of detail on this guy. And they even have his mouth underneath all these tentacles. It's like a row of fangs. I really wish this line could have continued, but I don't think anyone bought it. Me being a monster fan, I flipped out as soon as I saw these. Being a monster fan, a toy collector, and a Lovecraft fan, it was like all the stars were aligning. And I snatched these up. So like I said, they only made 3 figures. They made Cthulhu. These tentacles are bendable. These ones coming from the top, coming from his head, these are bendable. They made Cthulhu, they made Dagon, and they made a ghoul. I do not have the ghoul. He was okay, but I know he wasn't magnificent like these other 2. But I wish they could have done like, you know, Pickman's model. Well, I guess that ghoul kind of looks like Pickman's model. They could have done the night gaunts. They could have, like, there's so many different monsters, so many different creatures from Lovecraft that they could have done. But I guess sales just weren't there. Okay, so the second one I want to show you guys is the exact same figure, but in black. Now, I don't remember if this was a Tower Records exclusive or an Entertainment Earth exclusive. I don't recall who had this one. But he's the exact same figure, except in gorgeous inky black. Oops. Hang on. God damn it. When your tripod doesn't want to work with you. I love the way they did his feet, like they're just these mounds of tentacles. So yeah, if you guys like these, I do suggest you check out the other video I did, Cthulhu Collectibles #1. But I will be making more videos with the toys from that video, but you know, up close and personal like we're doing with the SOTA figures today. Okay, and the last one that I own is Dagon. So in the story, Dagon is more like sort of like the creature from the Black Lagoon, but the size of King Kong. It's like a humanoid fish monster. That the author sees. as it's swimming towards this large totem, this large idol in the ocean. This large, like a idol, and it's described more as a humanoid, sort of like a man-like shape. Anyway, I do like the version that I'm about to show you guys. It's very different than that, but I applaud them in, putting their own spin on it. This line of toys is called Nightmares of Lovecraft, and these live up to that name. This is a fucking fishy nightmare. So this is their version of Dagon. He's got 4 arms, 2 on each side, that are posable. Sort of different ocean sea life shoved into one creature. It's kind of like got like these crab-like sort of pincher teeth on the sides of his head. And his head looks sort of like an eel, sort of like one of those crazy grouper fish. Look at his mouth. Hang on. Fuck, camera is all over the place today. We're gonna chalk that up to the allergy medicine. He's got this crazy jaw that, yeah, he looks kind of like one of those nasty grouper fish or a eel. He's got 6 eyes, 3 on each side. He's got, like I said, crab-like appendages on the sides of his head. And then he's got sort of this insane octopus-like body. Which, like I said, is not the way Dagon is described in the book, in the story. But man, is this a gorgeous monster. Like, I don't even mind that it's not the way Lovecraft described it. Like, this is gorgeous. I remember seeing pictures of these during one of the toy fairs, the 2005 toy fair, and I was like, holy shit, I can't wait for those. So then in 2006 they were released, and I do sort of remember buying them from Tower Records. I think they were at Tower. Maybe this black one was a Suncoast Video exclusive or a Tower Records exclusive. But I'm pretty sure I got these 2 normal ones from Tower Records. You guys remember when Tower started carrying action figures? They had like a whole little toy section. That was awesome. I picked up a bunch of McFarlane Tortured Souls action figures from Tower Records. And these and the Eric Pigor's Toxic Tunes figures. I got those from Tower Records. I miss Tower Records. I miss records. I still buy records, but they're few and far between. Mostly I just stick to horror movie soundtracks, and obviously Halloween records. You guys know that I upload Halloween records to the channel. So that and soundtracks is pretty much all I buy on vinyl nowadays, just because records are so expensive. Speaking of expensive, these monsters are kind of a bitch to track down now. You can do it. You can find them on eBay. If you get them loose, they're not gonna, you won't have to sell your firstborn to get them. They're not cheap, but you can get them loose. If you get them still, sealed up in the box, it's gonna cost a bunch more. I think Cthulhu is like, I've seen it for like $250 to $300 for him alone in his box. But if you're like me and you open up your collectibles and you don't really give a fuck about the boxes, then you can pick these up loose for not that much. And if you're a monster collector like me, or a Lovecraft collector like me, these are some pieces that are really nice to add to your collection. Okay, guys, thanks for stopping back by. That is a look at the 2006 SOTA Toys Nightmares of Lovecraft action figure line. Like I said, there's one other figure that I don't have. It is a ghoul. It's sort of like this big, ugly, hunched over monster chewing on a person standing on top of a big pile of gore, like a lot of other chewed up people. It's pretty cool. I just never pulled the trigger on that one, and then, before you knew it, the line was over. Thanks for stopping back by, though. And like I said, I will upload some more Cthulhu videos, and also some more Lovecraft monsters that aren't Cthulhu, like the deep ones, or who else? Oh, I do have another version of Dagon too. But anyway, some of the other Lovecraft monsters, I'll show those off in other videos. So, thanks for stopping back by. Hope you guys are having a kick-ass weekend, and I will talk to you real soon. All right, guys. See ya.